I'm just saying it's going to get really hot in here and we're going to get thirsty. And I don't mean like the cool kind of thirsty, because that'd be kind of weird with just 3 of us in here, especially all dudes. I mean, you guys are 2 lovely gentlemen, but I just don't see you that way.
Is that even the cool kind of thirsty?
I thought like when you're thirsty, it means like, oh, she's thirsty, or oh, he's thirsty, or...
It's still not necessarily a positive thing. Like, being thirsty means that you're kind of desperate.
Yeah.
Because like you quench the thirst.
Thirst speaks to desperation.
Oh, well, I'm thirsty in both ways.
Yeah.
I'm desperate for beverages.
Yes.
I'm desperate for the bevs and desperate for
Reviews.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just thirsty all around, I guess.
I'm just thirsty.
I wouldn't call me a desperate person, but I'm definitely a thirsty one. But hey everyone, this is me, Tom. Welcome to Chubby Cat episode 37. Ta-da, we did it. That's so amazing. For some reason, I wanted to like say that again, but like in Spanish, but I don't know Spanish. Like, you know, when they're like Dora the Explorer, when they're like, it's a map. Look what we did with the map. Can you say map? And they say map, and then they say, can you say el map? I don't know how to say map.
That got racist.
That really did.
How did I get racist? It's Dora.
Just the way you
I know,
said
but
it,
like
just
el
did
map, I don't know.
I don't even know if map's a masculine word. It could have been, it could be la map. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it's Tom. Introduce you guys. Introduce yourselves.
This is Jason.
It's been
the
37.
eldest brother.
It's been 37 episodes. You know how to do this. Do it.
And this is Sterling.
You can run this whole board. And I don't even have to be here anymore.
I wouldn't go that far.
No.
I mean, we could probably guess our way through it, but it would still be that.
What happens if I move and I leave you guys and I'm like, all right, I'm up north.
Then before you move, you're gonna give us a crash course on running a soundboard.
On how to run a soundboard.
Leroy Jenkins.
We're gonna do a lot of tests over the internet.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
Interwebs.
Yeah. So I mean, I really want to talk about what's going on right now today, Sunday, June 11th, 12th.
Yeah,
11th. E3 going on right now this weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Xbox,
good reveals.
Xbox, Microsoft's keynote going on right now. They just talked about the Xbox One X.
I feel like they're throwing a lot of X's around now.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't like Xbox, like, you know, like
X squared box.
Yeah, or something. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, right.
Or like box squared, like just with the 2. Oh, just real streamline it. Square root box.
I don't know what to say to that.
But I think I'm gonna buy it. I was looking at things, pictures of it, and I was telling Jason earlier, before the keynote started, like I'd only pick it up if it was either the same size or smaller than the Xbox One S, which I have now, and it looks almost like it's a little bit smaller, which I'm
compact.
I'm about. Although it'll depend on the memory size too, because I'm kind of attached to my 2 terabytes of storage.
For sure.
That is a lot of storage.
It's so much storage.
Very nice.
I just want to put everything on there.
I could definitely do for some more storage.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Well, it's because I'm lazy and I don't like deleting things.
Yeah, I got you.
Or removing things.
It is something nice about having like
inventory
a shit ton of
management's
games.
never been your strong
It
suit.
is
true.
I love collecting swag.
He
like
does.
in all aspects of my life.
Every time we play any kind of like MMO with him, he's like, "I'm full."
How?
I'm like, "How are you full? We just were in town." And he's like, "I don't know. Like, did you sell things?" "Yeah, I sold things." I'm like, "Let me look at your bags."
It's just no.
Oh my god, Sterling.
I think the worst.
Oh my god.
The worst was literally like any Skyrim game or Oblivion, because you can pick up anything in that game, and it literally would just say pick up, and like you'd like, you're full. What are you full of? You don't need that bowl. You don't need that wooden spoon. You don't need that book. Why do you have this?
I just picked up everything. I picked up everything. I wasn't leaving anything behind.
I'm like, "Are you gonna go blacksmithing?" "I don't know, maybe." Well, because you're carrying about 40 pounds worth of iron ore.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like get out of here.
Maybe drop some of it or do something with it. Yeah, I'm like,
enough.
this sword's a level 1 sword. So then why do you still have it? I don't know. I like the way it looked. Are you gonna use it again? No.
Sell it. I can't help it. What can I say? I'm a virtual hoarder.
That's bad.
Or even better was in World of Warcraft, where I'm like, let me look at your inventory. I'm like, how long have you had this helmet, Sterling? This helmet beats the shit out of the helmet you're wearing right now. Every stat is green. Like, it's 20 item levels higher.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, I got it. I'm like, what? Do you pay any attention?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Minimally.
Yeah.
It got bad.
Speaking of bad, though, Gwent is coming to console, and I know I never actually played it. Like I played Witcher 3 for maybe 2 hours, and then I was like, this game's a lot, and if I'm gonna play it, like I'm gonna go down a bad rabbit hole.
Yep.
So I just put it on my shelf, and I haven't touched it since. But I know Jay, you played it.
I did.
You beat it
twice.
Beat it twice.
Played some Witcher,
and I know you put some time into Gwent. So what is Gwent? If you had to explain it to me.
I mean, it's a trading card game.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. So there's like different. It's kind of similar in Magic, like to Magic the Gathering, how like there's different like factions that you play. Okay. And each of them have like a distinctly kind of different play style. And so there's like the monsters deck, which focuses on like a lot of the cards you play will summon like every other card of that same name from your deck and like put it on the field. The idea of it's very simple. Each card is worth like a certain amount of points, and you just try to get the most points on the field. And it's a 3-round game, but your hand doesn't really change unless you have cards where you can like draw more cards or like get stuff back from like the graveyard or something like that. Like, so you draw 10 cards to the start, and like that is your hand for all 3 rounds, and it's the best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
So there are definitely like there are times when you'll look at it and be like, shit, like this guy had me pretty outclassed. I'm just gonna like surrender and lose and try to save all my cards, hoping those were his high cards, and like I can beat him next round, and then like pretty easily because he'll try to be conservative because he won and only needs to win one more, and like I can edge him out in the final round.
Yeah.
Like, so it often doesn't, unless you have like a fucking gnarly hand, it doesn't pay to go really ham like in the first round usually.
Because chances are your opponent has some good cards he's also or she's holding on to. Yeah.
Because there have been like games like early on where I'm like I went down into like the last like 2 rounds with like 1 or 2 cards, and you're like, well, fuck, like hope you can beat a 3. Like, thank God I won the first round. Like,
yeah,
there you go, you won. You had 2 cards.
So are you gonna pick it up?
Oh God, I don't know. I'm really scared. I played a lot of Gwent.
Yeah,
it was very fun.
Because if you pick it up, I'll probably pick it up.
I'll probably pick it up. Yes. It was very fun.
Would you only play it on console, or if they made a print copy, would you play print?
If they had a print copy, they did like a special edition like run of like one of the decks. Like I don't remember which faction it was. Might have been the Northern Isles. No, I don't know what it was. It wasn't Skellige. But they made like 1, maybe 2 decks.
Oh, that's cool.
But they don't keep producing them. It was just like a pre-order bonus.
Yeah, kind of like a little
special
thing.
edition,
Bummer.
something. Yeah, so like some people have them, but not enough.
Not everyone. Yeah, it's not like catching on.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. Like, I felt weird. Like, you go like into town and be like, let me like go into the inn and be like, what Gwent cards do you have on sale? I'll be like, oh shit, you have a Black Archer? Like, give you that. Like, do this. And there was like hero cards, which are kind of cool. Most of them were just like stronger cards. Oh, and then there's 3 different like fields. So there's like melee, archers, and like siege.
Okay.
And it doesn't like have like too much of an effect, but then there are like status cards you can do, like like double the strength of your like combat row or something, but then you can also have like negative ones, like like heavy rain stops like archers from like it lowers all of them to like 1 power, so you might have like they've got a lot of like 8 or like 9 point like archers, and now they're worth like 3 points versus like 30 points.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool.
It's another cool way if you can kind of see like this person's really heavy on like combat, like the melee, or like they have a lot of siege weapons and like this is their round for that, and you have like a couple of status cards. You can be like, all right, I'll try to play like a 1 or 2 power ones, like just get rid of some like shitty cards, and then like nuke them down and play like 1 really good card and be like,
yeah. How many cards in a deck?
I mean, I think it's unlimited.
Oh, okay. But you want still like a good size deck to get your cards, yeah.
Because realistically, I mean, if you can keep your deck, I always try to keep mine between like 25 to 30, because you're only getting 10.
Yeah, you're only getting
basically
10,
the game. There's a couple of cards that will be like, like use this card and draw 2 more from the deck. Those kind of effects like that, pull the top card from the deck, like a couple of status things like that. But you want to be able to have like your heavy hitters so that like any hand you get should be a pretty effective hand.
Yeah.
The only exceptions to those are the decks like the monster deck, because I played I don't remember which one I played. I experimented with the monster deck, but I didn't have like enough cards to make it like worthwhile, because the idea again is that you could have like a 50 card deck, but like almost any card type you bring out will summon like 5 or 10 more.
That card.
So you'd be like, okay, here's a 2-point monster, but now it became a 20-point monster, like because all his friends came out.
Send them out.
So that one you want a lot.
Yeah.
But most of the other ones I played, like Northern Factions, I think, or Northern Realms. God, I don't remember what it is. This one with King Full Test as like the hero. Oh, and then you have like hero cards.
Yeah.
Which have like a special ability that you can activate once per round.
God, my Magic side right now is like, oh, I'm gonna get into this game.
It's super bad, dude. It's so good.
Me all much money. I've already spent enough money in GTA Online.
Yeah.
I've already spent $60 in shark cards.
Yeah, dude.
I literally bought GTA Online or GTA 5 again in shark cards.
Yep.
So bad. Oh man. But GTA Online is really fun.
It's very fun.
We were talking about it a couple podcasts I think ago, and we're in deep now. We have MCs and
Thomas became a CEO.
I'm a CEO, and I lost all the money.
He did a couple of rounds. Got
it still hurts to think about.
Yeah, got himself up into it was like $110,000 like delivery, and he crashed his plane that he was flying.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
lost it all.
Yeah, I hooked it on a roller coaster and landed completely like parallel. It was just bad.
Yeah, so he was down like $40,000 from the supply missions, plus probably another like $50,000 from just summoning vehicles. Like he summoned some buzzards that didn't make it.
Then the initial
the initial like 1.2 million investment.
Definitely have not made my money back. It's
not
safe
yet.
to say.
No, bro.
I died a little inside.
He did.
I've never been so sad.
And you died literally because the plane did blow up.
Yep, and then I committed
suicide afterwards.
I just couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah, it was good. All right. What? You guys want a word?
Oh,
yes. I almost forgot about the words.
Word. So, how are we gonna score this real quick? Because Gabe's not here, and so far me and Gabe are tied.
That's true.
So, true.
Do we like call in with Gabe?
I know. I do want to try to like call in Gabe.
I don't know. Maybe. So if I win a point or view like for these words, well, because he can listen. He's gonna listen to the episode and cheat.
Yeah.
Running tally.
Yeah, I'd say running tally. So Gabe just has some catching up to do, I guess.
Yeah.
Have to get up on his lingo.
Yeah, maybe at some point we're making the game like if people need to catch up, we can have words that are worth multiple points or something.
There you go.
Like lightning round.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Yeah.
The lightning round.
Yeah.
All right.
Good times.
So this one is actually a phrase.
Do you want to explain what you're doing real quick?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If we have new listeners.
If you're a new listener, first of all, go backwards and listen.
It's entertaining.
It's I don't know why you're starting episode 37, but
maybe write us a review.
I appreciate you being a new listener.
Yeah, maybe write us a review. That'd be sick. I'll send you a picture of my nip. Shaven.
Okay. So these. Okay. God, I can't get over that right now. All right. Find you Zen.
We're starting a Patreon, just so you know. And those are the words you can look forward to.
Can you not? God damn, I'm just picturing
just
at like $30.
Shaven Tom's nip.
Shaven tit.
Okay, well, this is what I thought. Okay, I'm sorry. This is my thinking. You got a lot of sexy cosplayers out there, right? And they do those Polaroids where they just send out like 100 Polaroids to like all their fans in their little box every month. I'll just do that. I got a Polaroid camera. I'm just fucking just me, but like different like nipple shots. I mean, they're nothing to look at, you guys. But some of my boobs might be the same size as some of the girls.
They're really selling this.
So we'll see here.
Why the nips?
We'll see
of
here.
all the things we could have done a sexy Chubby Cat calendar. It would have been.
Oh, we're doing that.
Funny.
That's a thing.
But the nips.
Okay.
The man nip.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back. Okay.
This is a game we started last episode, and we're going to kind of keep running for at least a little bit. I don't know how long we'll be able to do it because I think there's like a finite amount of words that I can like procure, and that maybe exist in this generation. But we're just talking about we got talking last episode about the like Gen Z like slang and lingo and trying to decipher it from our old man perspectives.
Yeah.
Yes.
This generation is going to be the death of us all.
They have some weird stuff.
White
Yes.
potentially.
Some of this has been from my little brother. Some of this is just from the internet, just to help bolster my sources. Some of this may, as like a disclaimer, may not be used regionally where you are, but it's I have on good sources, pretty like relatable on the West Coast and
SoCal.
like East Coast, like New York. I hear apparently it's a lot of catching on in New York.
Okay.
Dope.
All right. So, anyways, I'll give them
Classic.
a
Sterling,
word
you're going to guess first.
or a phrase,
I kind of figured.
and I'll usually give them a sentence to try to provide some context.
Yeah.
And then they try to guess what it is, and they get points if they're close.
Don't let Sterling read your phone. Don't let him cheat.
I know.
I'm far away from the phone.
Okay.
I'm trying to angle it. If he cheats, then he's the devil.
Wow.
That's true. Don't cheat.
I'm the devil.
It's all right.
You saying you cheat?
No.
Oh, so you just admitted. That point didn't count.
The potential for
This
the
point default goes to Thomas.
What the fuck are you
Wow. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not going to...
You said I'm the devil. I said you're the devil if you cheat. So that was an admission of guilt.
Oh my god.
No.
You just got
You're
lawyered.
good.
Jesus.
Lawyered.
Really?
So what was the score? It was 2. Me and Gabe had 2? Or me and Gabe each had 1?
You engaged each on one. Everyone lost one round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone lost the
burnt?
Was it milk?
No, milk.
It
Yeah.
was fucking milk.
Yeah, no
Fucking
one got
milk.
Pardon. Sorry. I get a little.
And then
aggravated.
Sterling, you're at 0?
I'm at 0.
Okay. We need to make it like a little chart.
That big old.
We do.
percent.
Okay.
We did a good chart.
Perfect. All right.
Okay. All right. So this is a phrase, which, so I won't give you like a sentence because it's the whole thing. Like this
I got
phrase
you,
will be
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Whose man is this?
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Like whose man is this?
I'll give you a couple of seconds to formulate unless you got it.
Okay. I gotta think it's gotta go either two ways. It's either reference to dating, where
Real quick, you guys, it's been a while since we played this drinking game, but if you heard that airplane, take a shot.
Take a
Oh,
shot.
it's been a long
It
while.
has been,
It's been a while.
It's been like since the 10s that we've done that one.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
Take a shot. Okay, yeah. So it's either reference to dating. Either women have seen a guy doing something embarrassing, and maybe he's associated to the group. So it's whose man is this?
All right, that's your guess.
Or
You don't get an or.
No.
all
It's a
right,
one guess.
fine. Then that's
You can't get in there with some bird shot and go, I'm gonna splatter this field.
Same way he does with
I said
the
two
with the
ways.
Tom's choice.
Oh my god.
He's trying to hedge the
I'm a
bet.
nonconformist.
I got you, man. I'm gonna go with 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna go similar to your dating, but more of like a man does something so well that like a third party is just like, damn, like whose man is this? Like fucking impressed.
Like, damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
I can
damn,
scope
whose
that.
man is this? Like he did well. I don't
All
know.
right.
You're both wrong.
Oh,
It means someone did something really dumb.
okay.
Well, that's
So
like-
it's kind of the
Like,
opposite.
yeah, like whose man is this? Like figure him out.
Okay, I figured, is it in reference to dating, or is it just like, whose man is this? Just like he's a player for any team, but who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's just
Okay.
like when you do something dumb.
That was my other guess. Is like, all right.
Yeah, I was like, I was gonna go
reference to
nice, but
team.
yeah, I could see it going bad.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Glad you tried to keep it positive, man.
I was trying. I'm trying to be more positive lately. I feel like I've been a little depressing the last couple of months, and I've just been trying to keep myself chipper.
That's good. That's good. Our
Because
voices got really high there.
it did. Because I'm just over that whole feeling of the cold steel in my mouth every night as I lay in bed,
Dude.
stroking Desmond.
There it
Looking
is.
up
Yeah.
at the
Got weird
stars.
again.
All right. I'm concerned.
There's no need to be concerned. I just I have an active imagination.
That you do.
Yeah.
That you do.
But you guys
Okay.
love me, right?
We do love you.
Yeah.
Good.
Love you to death, man.
So I didn't have your love, I would have no love. And I would just have to drive out the Coronado Bridge and see how far the water was from the top.
I don't love it.
I don't love this at all.
Another word?
Are we doing another word?
Or we want to...
We will in a little bit.
Okay.
I'll come back to it.
You guys have anything you want to talk about? Talk about?
Let's see.
You guys don't have a list? You didn't bring a list?
I don't have a list.
I brought a list,
Freeform Jazz last time.
but-
It was not Freeform Jazz. I had a list. We went off a list.
I didn't know you had a list.
I always have a list. I'm always afraid now that like moments like these will happen.
Oh. It's like 12% of a plan.
Yeah, I mean, I can talk about video games. I've been following E3 like fucking crazy. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much. I mean, I feel like if we talked about E3 all this episode and it comes out Wednesday, people might be a little like, look at these losers talking about video games
late.
No, I mean, like most people are doing like live shows right now, like streaming as like the news comes out, and we're just very very behind.
Really? Because if that makes us losers, I think we've hit the wrong target.
Right? Hey, real quick, do you guys have like a special farting method when you're at work?
Just try to minimize sound.
Like, do you have like a special way you fart at work, or a special zone that you like to fart in at work?
I have my own bathroom at work, so
that's pretty dope. Like,
take care of
by yourself?
Yeah. Oh, I'm literally by myself. I'm like my own self-contained thing at work.
Yeah.
I have a fridge. I have a little back office.
Please describe to me the details of your private bathroom.
Oh, would you?
Your CEO bathroom?
Would you like to know? No. It's wonderful because it's this small little bathroom that has the force of like a hurricane blowing into it for some reason. I don't know what it is, but the entire like facility's like air duct system is like pushing in on the library. So if you go to any like cracks in the walls or any of the other we have another like back office. You could just feel wind gusting through the cracks. Like we have a panel in the back wall, and there's literally just air gusting out of it all the time. And then in the office there's air gusting through the edges of the door, and so if you try to open it, you really have to like push. And so there's a lot of air force in the bathroom. Once you close the door, it's fine, it's like completely neutral, but as soon as you try to open or close the door,
so the difference in pressure,
just the pressure is astounding.
Interesting. So you so
interesting.
Like, do you have like are you allowed to like go to the bathroom when you have like people in the library, or do you have to like wait?
I have to wait.
Yeah, I assume so. Yeah.
And it that makes it a little chancy sometimes, because sometimes that means I have to wait like 3 or 4 hours before I can go. And even though it's designed as a staff bathroom, they didn't like put any sort of differentiation. They literally just took the toilet the detainees use, which is a giant metal bowl. It flushes. There's a button to flush, but it is just this incredibly wide, incredibly very thin rolled steel seat. It is the literal Iron Throne. Yeah. And it is vastly uncomfortable.
I believe it.
But it is my own. So
that's interesting.
Yeah. Again,
inmates they're not allowed to use, or detainees, I'm sorry.
It is up to my discretion. Technically we cannot deny them the bathroom, so if it's like an emergency, go ahead. But really it's meant for staff, because no one like gives me a break. Yeah. And other staff members, they get, breaks from someone else, where someone comes in and covers their, position while they're taking a break. Yeah. So because I do that, I, get this little bathroom.
Nice. How do you take your lunch and stuff then?
I literally find the most convenient moment in any given part of the day, where I might be able to get 30 minutes without detainees in the library, and I lock it up and I leave.
Nice.
And that is how I literally, we have to fill out these break sheets. And most people, they, when they get covered by a break, the other officer fills in their name and has to sign off on it. Mine just all say self. Yeah. And so I self my 30, and I self my 10s, and self my bathroom breaks.
Nice.
It is, one man.
Yeah.
Against the
Because I have this horrible image of you just like on the John being like, oh my gosh, this is great. And then all of a sudden, like, just hearing a bunch of men or women come into the law library and just be like,
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I've had that fear. And I've had those close calls where I've like, okay, I've got 10 minutes here till I have to call the next person. It's an emergency at this point. And so I'll run in, have my radio there by my ear, so I can listen when there's movement in the corridor. And, just hover, go, take care of business, and get the heck out.
Yep.
It's good times.
No time for diddling.
Oh, good God.
No.
Oh.
No, I meant like no diddle-daddling. Actual...
You can't dilly-dally at all.
Yeah, no.
Efficiency is the name of the game.
Yes. How you doing there?
Sterling, stories from
down the fucking rabbit hole.
Sorry, guys. I'm just
on these
as me and Sterling were having this deep conversation about his bathroom excursions at work.
Yeah.
I just look over at Jason. He's just gone.
I'm
gone.
I'm deep.
So
I'm doing
down.
more slang research.
He's just so down.
Like,
so bad. I realized
stare.
I'd written one down, but like I had the default, like the demo sentence, but I didn't have the definition. I was pretty sure I remember the definition. I had to look it up, and then I was just like sucked in. It's bad.
Yeah. Speaking of bad, so June 9th was the last day of my work, full-time job at the Metro, the shoe hell, right?
Yes.
And it sucks, you know, because I'm literally working 8 hours a week at the Old Navy, and that's it. That sucks.
That's
it's not enough money. But what sucks even more than that, I never found out who Mystery Girl was. I know.
missed opportunity.
I know. Like, what a crazy thing. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast, but so literally there's 2 warehouse buildings at where I used to work. And one day the break room was out of my favorite sandwiches because they had no sandwiches. So I was like, I'm going to go across the street and buy a sandwich from that break room. Went across the street, bought a sandwich, left. And then one of the guys I made friends with came up to me after my lunch and was like, hey, I just want to let you know one of the girls who I'm friends with over on the other warehouse said, asked me who you were. She said that you were cute. I was like, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll tell her not to be so shy and just talk to me next time she sees me or whatever. You know how many times I purposely walked over to SD1 the next 3 weeks?
Just trying to.
All the times.
Just checking it out.
Just just hanging out, saying, maybe her. No, okay. And now it's closed down, moved out, and never heard a thing. I feel like it's one of those Craigslist missed connections.
Yeah.
You guys are just hardcore on your phones right now.
I'm bad.
What I'm talking to a fucking mic right now.
I'm listening.
I'm listening,
Talk about how you had the misconnection at work.
Yeah.
Kept going over there.
Yeah.
She wasn't there.
Yeah.
It's a big bummer.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's like, Yes, I Love You.
Yeah.
Am I referencing the right movie for this?
No, I just feel like a woman right now. I'm not saying a woman never gets listened to.
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
I'm just saying, mostly it is men who don't listen. And that's how I am right now. I'm talking to 2 microphones. 2 burly men and beards.
Burly, bearded men.
It's a lot of beards and white men.
It's a lot of beards and white men.
Let's
Let's just put it this way. If we were to take off our shirts and lay out, we probably could reflect back half the sun's light off of San Diego County alone.
That is entirely possible.
We are
We could
pasty.
power some solar panels. My God, it is hot in here.
I'm in a hoodie.
I don't know how you wear that damn hoodie.
I had a bowl from Chipotle
You did?
shortly there ago.
You did?
You didn't.
But I didn't do any sour cream or cheese.
No, because you're on the
corn.
new low carb diet.
Slow carb. I'm trying out the slow carb diet.
Yeah. Got inspired by the one and only Justin McElroy.
Justin Tyler McElroy.
We're seeing them when they come.
I know. I'm so stoked.
So stoked.
But I did my usual 2 scoops of hot
Because that's the way to do it.
for that flavor. I'm fucking radiating heat right now.
Yeah.
I am toasty.
I had to take off my beanie.
Not only is it hot in here, my internal temperature is dialed up.
He basically mixed his bowl together, and I looked at his bowl and just imagined that's what his shit will look like in the next hour.
God, that is absolutely horrendous.
Painting you a picture of all the meats.
It's just so spicy.
That's so spicy.
So terrible.
Real quick though, can we
full of
start?
regret right
Can we
now.
start a band called the Pasties?
No.
No.
Is this my
No?
answer? No. Why the pasties?
Because we're pasty white men.
What would you be
Really?
in this band?
What would I be?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Would you go bassist?
I'd probably be bassist since I have most experience in playing the bass, and also I would use this as my chance to debut my harmonica skills.
Shit, you get one of those
All right.
rigs that you can
Hold
the
it,
free
yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Do a little both.
Little.
I'm trying to picture what kind of music genre
really
would be
am.
with a bass guitar.
I feel like people will show up to the show and be really disappointed that we weren't people wearing actual pasties. I feel like we missed a
Yeah, if they came and showed up and they saw 3 burly men in beards with glasses and tattoos,
with pasties.
one with a bass and a harmonica around his neck, and the other 2 with no
What would you be,
instruments?
Sterling?
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to think right now.
Honestly,
Yes.
I wouldn't. I'm not a drummer.
Maracas?
It's not for me. I play guitar.
Cymbals?
Huh?
I don't know.
He's
I'm
just suggesting
throwing out
something.
throwing out
Yeah.
things for you,
I play mean tambourine.
dude. Wait, got it. You'll be our EDMist.
Really? just the people that mix sounds on a board?
Yeah.
That seems like something I could do.
Yeah.
It seems to be a
Something
lot
with
of
a soundboard?
technology.
Yeah.
Sounds fine. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we would get some sick sounds out of his mistakes.
That's all right.
not
You know what? Actually,
inaccurate.
that's not true. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Like, you be our baseline. Like I'd build off whatever you built. You'd be like, all right, I'm gonna click this button.
I'm gonna play.
Like, yeah, every time the songs would just be different because,
yeah, every recording would be a one-off.
yeah, every song would have a beat drop because Sterling would accidentally quit out the program.
Absolutely. Absolutely true.
We would be renowned though as like you never know what you're gonna get. Like
This is true.
Yeah.
you might get a fucking gnarly concert. It might be a humongous disappointment. Like you don't know.
We might break into a cappella at some point.
Yeah,
because
just to cover the sound.
Cover some time in the panic as I have the flop sweats in back as I'm trying to figure out how to get the board working again. Because I know that's the case. Nothing makes me sweat like dealing with technology errors.
Yeah. No, he definitely sweats. But maybe we could like map it all the way through like a controller.
We could do that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's on the controller on stage.
This guy's,
Yeah.
What's the guy with the Xbox controller?
What's
I
this
don't
guy
know.
doing?
That's a sick beating back.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is he mixing the track?
Or get him like a Guitar Hero like keyboard
I can do that.
and just hook it up to an Xbox. I don't know, man. We'll
I
figure it
feel
out.
like we can work this.
Yeah.
What about you, sir?
I'm torn. We don't have any guitarists, like a regular guitarist.
Yeah.
We don't have a drummer. And we have no vocals.
We got our drum line.
We could sing. I'm not saying.
Are we
couldn't
saying we synth drums?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Then I guess I'm lead guitar and vocals?
Sick.
I've never played guitar in my life.
We'll teach you all the power chords. There's like
Yeah,
7 and you'll
yeah.
be great.
Power chords, man.
Gonna know like E to D to like G to
Yeah.
B.
This is going to be the
got
shittiest
this.
band.
Oh my
But it's going to
god.
be so good. Our first gig's next week.
Only choir and musicals. Why didn't we just go a cappella? We had to throw instruments in there.
Yeah.
Because we're a band. Okay, you want another word?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. Let's do this.
All right. The word is brick.
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 Yep.
Just
Brick.
brick. All right.
And the context sentence is, today is brick as hell.
All right. Today's brick as hell, man.
Today's brick as hell.
It's your turn to go first.
I know.
So.
It got really dark on
I know. I was
Yeah.
like, did power cycle down or a cloud go over the sun like our ambient light? I don't know.
We'll block out the sun.
We'll fight in the shade.
Yeah,
So today is brick. I'm gonna say boring. Like, bricks are boring.
Yeah,
There's-
brick as
There's
hell.
not a lot to them. They're just rectangular cubes. There's nothing going on. So just boring.
It's true.
Okay. I'm going to go with something a little bit more. I'm going to go with something opposite. I'm going to go with brick is kind of like that. So it's just a standard good day. Like, hey, that's cool.
Oh, there's like another brick in the wall.
That's
Yeah, I
a good
got you.
day. Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go follow your positive route from the initial one. Okay.
Yeah, dude, we got to bring more positivity in the.
Yeah. So brick. I'm going with Hey, that's brick. It's a brick day.
What's that face, Tom?
We're gonna resolve this, and then I just got to bring blast that I think we're gonna really enjoy, or I'm gonna
Okay.
enjoy.
Fantastic.
Again, no winners.
What the fuck,
What is
Z?
going on?
So this isn't a positive or negative thing, I guess. It's
Okay.
meteorological. Brick is cold. It's very cold.
The
Brickhead. What?
Yep, brick is cold.
I mean, I guess I'm
Like,
okay.
I guess
No.
bricks can
Bricks-
be cold.
Bricks retain temperature
Yeah.
very well. That's why most right. That's
Yeah.
why like a lot of Aboriginal like people used to use like mud bricks, right? Because they retain heat and cold well.
yeah.
Yeah, they're great insulators.
Yeah,
It's good
insulators.
building
That's what I'm looking for.
material.
Yeah.
Oscar. Hey,
I thought you were just going.
Hey.
to
Oscar
grab my
is-
hand. So it's
Stop.
like, I'm
Oscar
not
is
on
dropping the
Stop.
beat with his thumping right now.
bro.
Um,
Stop.
It's the Basset Hound. Okay,
Drop the best.
but yeah, I would never to use temperature.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
No.
It's
even
cold, almost frozen.
How does that make any sense?
I don't
There's
know.
no intuitive leap. No, nothing makes that make sense.
Like, I wish they had a breakdown. Like, can we start a coffee table book of like Z generation words and how like the origin started, and maybe that's what I'll do and how things became things.
I would
I'll just
love
break
that.
down words and their origins and how they became things.
Honestly, love that because I don't understand any sort of. I can't follow brick.
Yeah, I don't get that leap. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't get it at all. Whoever made that leap is not Cancer.
Nope.
Dude, no. Really? You're citing the guy you played Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh. It was some weird Japanese made game.
Yeah.
I definitely saw on my Facebook somebody reference something as Cancer. Like
that can't catch on
in an ad.
That can't catch on.
It was an advertisement.
It's horrible word to use.
I was like, is this real life right now?
The only time you should be saying Cancer is fuck Cancer, because that's an awesome campaign.
Yes.
But yeah, fuck that. Speaking of campaigns, so I've been toying around with the idea of starting a Patreon, right, for our Chubby Cat-esque media nation
group.
Yeah.
Conglomerate.
Yeah, because like I've said, we've been talking about doing videos and things of that nature, and we're starting to build up a nice little catalog. So I'm like, oh, we're gonna start releasing those soon. Even though we don't have like subscribers on YouTube yet or reviews on iTunes yet, I'm talking to you, listener. I'm literally talking to you right now. Like, you're listening to us. You could literally go on your phone. I know you got it in your hands. Get off the Snappy Chats. Go over to the iTunes and just say, hey, these guys, if you want to know what the tea is, just, write this down because they're totally burnt.
Was that a reference to a word?
Yeah.
Burnt a thing?
Burnt. Thing. Yeah.
I try to forget them almost as soon as you tell me about them.
You guys, they're engraved in my head forever.
When I close my eyes, those are the things I see.
Yeah, so
deep in there.
Been messing around with the Patreon page and checking out other people's pages and seeing how they do. And like I said, like I'm not going out to raise a crap ton of money, but it would be nice to like cover enough for our hosting fees, things of that way. Because right now I pay everything out of pocket. It blows my job a little bit. So.
I'm not sure what that last sentence was.
But yeah, so then I've been thinking of like rewards, like, hey, like we'll do shout outs here on the podcast, we'll do postcards, video messages, things of that order. But how do you like this idea of, because I'm taking this from the McElroys, kind of where every holiday they do something for their town, Huntington, right? Or every year they kind of work with a donation thing. What if we worked with like an awesome like charity here in Santee?
That'd be cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like, give back to our community. Like, I don't know. I know we have, like, the food bank. There's Santee Santas, all those cool things.
Yeah, I've helped out with the food bank on occasion.
Yeah.
I did some volunteer work at a couple of the middle schools around town, both with my fraternity and just helping out.
Yeah, so let's look into it. Because I know I've done some work with Santee Santas and stuff before. But yeah, we'll find maybe like every month, like, hey, whatever you donate, just know that, a quarter of that or a portion of that is going to be going to this organization every month,
Yeah, that's solid.
Help kids get school supplies. Help kids eat every week. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool.
It'd be very cool.
No, that's definitely.
Yeah, nice little...
have to get listeners and donors, but once we get that...
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck yeah.
Thinking ahead.
Yeah,
staying
absolutely.
positive. Positive thinking. Because I just can't think of any more about just sinking to the bottom of the ocean and just having the pressure across my chest.
Bring it back, Tom.
Speaking of sinking to the bottom of the fucking ocean... Have you seen the trailer for the new movie? I believe it's called Shark Cage, and it's the most terrifying fucking thing ever.
Sort of, except...
I don't think it's called Shark Cage, but it takes place in a shark cage at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, but the physics of the movie are baffling to me.
Explain.
Do tell.
I mean, the thing's not made of fucking iron rebar. It's made of, like, aluminum.
Oh, you're saying, like, it would float?
I just don't think it wouldn't...
When they have air tanks in them, they float, but they can sink.
Yeah, it would sink, but it wouldn't plummet.
No,
like the line breaks, it goes boom, and it looks like an elevator that just got dropped.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they don't drop like that. I mean,
I was like,
it's a slow.
That'd be a slow.
Yeah, it would have
fall.
been like, dude,
like you could get out.
Like, yeah, you would have been
watch
like,
it and
okay,
then...
like let's open up the thing and let's just swim away. Like,
yeah, I don't know, but regardless, I would not want to be in the bottom of the ocean in any kind of cage with my air running out and being like, I got some ways to swim.
No. Also, that movie, depending on where they got dropped, could have been very anticlimactic, as in, like, they could have just died from the very rapid pressure change.
Yeah.
Well, if they had water in the... they could survive. They would just maybe black out, which could be a problem in and of itself, but if they still kept their oxygen in, maybe... I'm really trying to fight for the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, yeah.
Yeah, with as rapid as it was, the descent in the trailer... They would have, like, blacked out and, like, ruptured.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah, they do black out. One of them wakes up with their mask broken or something.
See, yeah, because that is possible, because the rapid descent isn't so much an issue. It's the ascent, because it causes the bends, which is, the buildup of nitrogen in the blood, and so that would be the reason.
No, it's good.
Anyway, sorry.
My aunt used to scuba dive, right? She used to be extreme. She used to rock climb and scuba dive and motocross, and she used to be crazy. My aunt's awesome. But I guess one time she was scuba diving when she was pregnant. I think that was a story. Either she was pregnant or she was sick. But I just remember her the story is she threw up in her rebreather.
Oh.
While 50 yards, I don't know, she was down there, and she had to calmly take out her rebreather and clean it out, and I was like, and then she said all the fish came by and were eating her throw up.
Oh. Yep.
That's a fun story for the kids.
That was a good one. I might not go scuba diving for a while after that.
Are you certified? Are you certified?
I thought about it.
Oh.
My dad taught me, but
I went scuba diving once in a pool.
Yeah? I think my dad did that once.
My aunt's friend had a nice pool, and he was like, oh yeah, I have scuba equipment, do you want to try it? And I was like, sure.
Yes.
So
Hell yeah. We need to go film something at your aunt and uncle's house. We need to film Peaches and Cream there.
what would where would it be?
That would be the drug lord's house.
Yeah, I was like a villain's house.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can film
what you guys are referencing.
plenty of other things in that backyard.
It's very true.
We could film. We probably should film a portion of our sexy calendar there.
Probably.
Yeah.
As long as they promise not to judge us, which I'm sure they will.
Yeah. Just stay in the house. Don't come out.
I'm just picturing your uncle right now, just there looking out the window and just shaking his head.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he'd be in hysterics about it too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
yes.
he'd be dying.
Yes.
that whisper of yeses at the end there.
I don't know what's up with this podcast, but it's my fourth time now just saying a word over and over again.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying to do with the headphones with the cans on. I don't know. Maybe after we're done recording, I'll let you guys listen, had the headphones on.
It'd be nice to know.
It's just fun. It's just very ASMR-y. Oh, that sounds like a Pokemon.
That does.
It's a wild ASMR-y.
Who's that Pokemon?
It uses all noise related
yeah, and the Pokemon's
attacks.
just too tingly to move.
Oh god.
Oh.
Right, aren't there there's growl,
Screech,
which lowers your attack, I think,
yes,
or defense, one of the
no, it was a speed.
I don't know. Lower some stat. And there's
Screech,
which would confuse you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there was a noise one that would paralyze you.
There was. Was it? It wasn't. Was it Leer? No, because Leer's looking. It's not a sound.
I don't know, but if there is a noise one that paralyzes you,
Was it Sonic?
ASMR would definitely have it. No, I don't know.
The Pokemon gods are looking down upon us and
Shaking
not.
their heads.
Hey, I'm sorry, Pokemon God. There's 800 of you now, so
There is. Okay, real quick. We're gonna get a little religionist
Okay.
on my part.
all right.
So you know me to be not atheist, but agnostic, right? I believe in a higher power. I believe in doing good, and if you do good things happen. And if you do shitty things, then yes, karma will come back. You can never take all the good without taking none of the bad. I believe in that, right?
Okay.
What if one day, serious hand to whatever god you believe in, I show up and I believe in all the Pokemon gods, like the Church of Pokemon.
I mean, I guess it would just be Arceus, right? I think he's the only Pokemon God.
No, technically, Dialga and Palkia are also gods. One's god of time and the other of space. But all were created by Arceus. Arceus is the Alpha and Omega.
Yeah, so they would be deities, right? I don't know.
So I was just like, oh, hail Arceus.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Arceus. Where's Arceus from?
That's the
Arceus
question, right?
is the beginning.
That is the ultimate question. Yeah. Where does God come from? Who created God?
42. Did you guys see that picture I posted the other day? When I got gas and it ended on 42 naturally, and I freaked my mind. Arceus,
yeah. Because there's Dialga, Palkia, then there's the one they reference as being Pokemon Satan.
There's a Pokemon Satan?
Yeah, Giratina of the Chaos Dimension, something of that nature. I don't know.
I don't know if all these are considered gods.
Just more like legendary. Well, I mean,
in the amount of power they have and like their description, it's pretty like on par. I mean, the first like Pokemon was Mew, and then it mutated, and there were the Celebi, the fact that I remember all this, I'm really impressed with myself.
I didn't even know there was like a Pokemon God train.
Yeah.
There's definitely like a tree, you guys, that like breaks it down.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, so definitely Arceus looks like he is like the creator.
Yeah, Arceus is like canonically the Poke guy.
And then there's like the centipede thing that looks like he's bad.
Yeah,
that's Giratina, but
it's like
he didn't create anything.
Yeah, he looks like he was
he's the antithesis.
He was the opposite too.
Yeah, Arceus.
Yeah,
and then looks like
the representation of the void
branched out and made all these other Pokemon god things, and then looks like they made humans, and then humans made other gods, and then other gods made other gods. All right.
I always thought Arceus discovered humans on another planet, something of that nature.
I'll believe it.
And then there's the alien Deoxys, which is a parasitic alien Pokemon.
Is that the red thing?
Yeah.
You know a lot about Pokemon.
I have a great memory.
Did you ever play Pokemon? How do you know all this?
Huh? I read a book once.
I read a book once.
I know a guy.
I just retain information. A lot of it useless. I mean, some of it comes in really handy, but...
Oh, you guys, I just wrote the creepiest thing in the world. I can't take it back.
What?
Oh,
what did you do?
Something about a car. And I said, oh man, it's beautiful. The car looks nice too.
What? I've done that. That's not that big a deal.
Oh, no.
The car is beautiful. I reference usually like if they're at a beautiful location, like, oh, that's beautiful.
I just gotta delete this now.
And the waterfall's nice too.
Yeah.
Are you saying that? I mean, doing it about a car is a little odd, but...
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up here?
That got strange.
I definitely just found a picture of The Last Supper, but with Pokemon gods.
I don't even know what to say.
That's pretty dope.
Wow.
That's pretty dope.
I wonder where do Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos fall in with that?
I don't know.
I don't think they do. I don't think they're considered canonical
gods. I mean, they are legendary. I guess they would be under Ho-Oh and
Lugia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, until next time, thank you for joining us. It's been extremely awesome recording once again. Make sure to subscribe to us on iTunes. Check us out on our social medias, Chubby Cat Cruise. Email us, as always, at chubbycatpodcast@gmail.com. No S after podcast, just PODCAST. That's pretty much it. It's pretty short and sweet for this one. Yeah. Give us a review.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thinking about having a contest for some people who give us reviews. If you give us a review in the next, let's say, 3 weeks or so, I'll enter you into a contest to win a 10% or $10 gift card to wherever you guys want.
Heck, if there's so few of you, you all can be winners.
This is true. Yeah, I don't say that, but yeah. I'll give you guys 3 weeks. Write a review, tell a friend, subscribe, and I'll enter you into a contest to win a $10 gift card to wherever you choose if your name is drawn. Boom. Said it. Did it. Done. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this week. Until next time, rub-a-dub-chub.